Hello to all of my blog friends. I don't think I've ever posted a video blog before, but I think it's going to be something I do pretty regularly now. Just easier for me than sitting and typing everything up. So, hi. Some of you have known me a really long time. Others not as long, but you may or may not have heard my voice before or seen what I look like. So, here you go. I have a lot to cover right now with all of you guys to update you on what's been going on. I might divide this into a few different videos, but let me just go ahead and tell you up front what I will be covering. First of all, I need to update you on the whole back situation, the pain situation, the chiropractor, all of that stuff. Then I need to update you on another big thing that has occurred, which is the possibility of weight loss surgery. It's something that came up from my doctor, and I've been giving a lot of thought to, so I'll be covering that as well. And then just a little bit of my thoughts on how everything's been going lately, what's coming in the future. So that's what you'll be hearing about today. First of all, let's talk about the back situation. So, basically, ever since the start of this year, maybe longer, I'm not sure, I was having hip pain is what I described. And when I say hip pain, it sort of starts from around my tailbone area, wraps around the side of my hip. I feel it a lot in the side and a pull in between. So that pull kind of goes across my butt. And so it's also butt pain, I guess. And then it's kind of related to the sciatic nerve thing, I think, because I sometimes also feel it in my leg, and that has been literally a pain. I've been having trouble sitting. Sitting is really hard for me for any length of time, and as the pain got worse, that got worse as well. When the pain first started, I was still working out. I was still able to sit and do schoolwork, sit and do blogging, sit and do lots of computer activities I enjoy. But that has been really diminishing. So I have only been able to pretty much lay, change sitting positions a lot, that kind of stuff. I can walk around just fine for short periods of time. But sitting's been really difficult, so I haven't been able to keep up with school lately. I haven't been able to keep up with blogging lately. I haven't been able to keep up with digital scrapbooking or with a lot of the things I've been doing online that are really important to me. Blogs I've been working with and opportunities I've been wanting to pursue for myself. They just haven't been possible in the last few months, especially the last 4 to 6 weeks, I'd say. So, oh, you can see one of my kitties back there. Anyway, I decided I needed to do something about it as it was getting that bad. So I started seeing a chiropractor, which I was scared to do, but I figured that was less scary than surgery on my back. So started seeing a chiropractor, and that has been going really well. Just if you know any background on my spine, this might sound familiar, but if not, 4 years ago I was diagnosed with degenerative disc disease, which means that the discs between my vertebrae are degenerating. And I had 3 discs in my thoracic spine, which is the middle section of your spine, that were degenerating. That's also called a bulging disc or herniated disc. And I went through physical therapy for that, and I've been doing really well for a few years. But I started getting a lot of that upper back pain came in not too long after the hip pain. So I told all this to the chiropractor, and they have a bunch of treatments there. One of them is a decompression treatment, which is the reason I was going there, because if you can decompress and sort of pull the discs apart, you can relieve a lot of that pain. Well, unfortunately, they can't do that for the middle part of your spine. They can only do it for the lower or the upper, neck or lumbar. So I was a little bit out of luck there, but I started some of their other treatments. and those really helped my upper back pain, but the hip pain was not going away. So the chiropractor ended up feeling around on my spine and said I had a lot of inflammation in my lumbar spine and that most likely there was also a problem going on there. Therefore, he wanted me to get new x-rays done so we could see what the deal was with my lumbar spine, because if I, in fact, had the same problems in my lumbar spine that I had been having in my thoracic spine, that he could do something about. And he said that would explain the hip pain, that if I had compression and degeneration in my lumbar spine, that would explain the cause of this hip pain, because most likely a nerve was being pinched there. So he asked me to go see my doctor so I could get a prescription to have new x-rays taken. And I went and did that the next day. And at this point, that has been, 2.5, maybe 3 weeks ago. I'm losing track. Let's say about 2 weeks ago. So I went to my doctor to get the prescription for the new x-rays to be done. And I'm going to leave off this video here, and I'm going to start another one to talk about the next phase.